tactic to siege B, where Lucky, the in-game leader of Double Pony, plays.
Oh, flash over the top from him, and well, Djoko starts us off incredibly snappy. 3 shots, it's an instant mowdown from all sides. Pony, this site looks vulnerable. Now head towards Arch, and bodyy needs to hold this down. That's so snappy. Re-peaks, that's to his detriment, as now the pressure put on an MBK inside the pit. Needs a smoke grenade, needs to stay alive for so long, but that is impossible with the AK-47. He's deleted. Along with this entire A bomb site, that goes to C4. It's surely save time. Double Pony conceded so much damage in round number 3 that going further into this map, they won't have the money to carry through.
Did that lean? Maybe they've already done the work necessary to download their opponents in that sense. Djoko carves up himself a bit of a...
20 seconds. No smokes, though, and they're already through towards construction. The wraparound is coming in from Senna, but Djoko, he's playing behind these smokes and hitting everything. Juanflatroo doesn't have the HP, but his diversion works perfectly. Lucky stuck in this site. They still haven't dealt with him. And Blink, how do they get the bomb down? The rotates formally on the way. Lucky swings. There's the flashbang. Finally dealt with, but still advantage Double Pony.
Gambled correctly in that respect, but this is so very tense. Bomb's still not even down.
That was the last smoke grenade thrown, and, well, if that AK-47 connects, then maybe there's a chance, but GXX now needs to tap those digits in, and unlikely to be able to do so, considering his low HP. Here comes bodyy. That secures it.
Yeah, no time to obviously...
Those smokes, bodyy supports. That's from Graveyard, perfectly done as well, and there's no way that Juanflatroo is expecting that one.
This could be their way back into the round.
And the boost is here just in time before the smoke goes away.
Oh,
Djoko gets spotted, pre-fire, and Lucky is here to try and receive, but takes damage through those smokes instead. Blink have salvaged B. They ripped it away from Double Pony. And along with that bomb going down, the Emperor can't actually do too much. Sat right behind, pre-fire, won't work out. Instead, it's afroo's up to take the responsibility of that first frag. GX needs to get aggressive. Does. Lovely shot. That's the opener, but misses the follow-up. Stuck between the coffins, and surely he'll be putting one himself. Bodyy now. His responsibility to maneuver through. Needs to check all of these angles, and they've not got much time. Lovely flick backwards, but Senna's still standing away in the corner. Bodyy needs to fire through, but it's never going to happen. Surely there's not enough time. It'll be so damn close.
He's got
Surely he's got a kit last second.
There it is. Wow, man. That was down to the... in terms of getting them competitive, but they need to start chaining together rounds. Otherwise, it already starts to feel the Frenchman might be running away with this. An opening pick going the way of Blink. Okay, afroo's out. No AWP, at least no primary ones. And MBK's fallen in apartments. This is huge. They can go anywhere they like, but it looks like it'll be A.
That was a single liability, and as MBK loses afroo, he has to take a more aggressive stance, and through Arch, Juanflatroo finally has some impact. His second kill of the game. afroo, they've got 3,000-4,000, so we will be seeing rifles, but keeping hold of these, so important, and bodyy has been looking sharp.
Pretty late into his tenure on that team. Nice to see him get up to 11 frags already.
Needs a resurgence.
Some of these have been ecos, but you gotta remember, top mid. Lucky that one round getting very aggressive towards Banana. That hasn't happened because they're afraid of the Blink fraggers, those riflers.
Draw the most passive lines on that mini-map where they're playing right at the back of A and just relying on the AWP to hit the shots. Very easy to do so with Senna peeking isolated. Arch side and Lucky, low HP. Juanflatroo will not peek it. Won't look the right way. Teams in the online scene. They're showing us that kind of consistency here today. And Inferno is a very important map to weave.
It really is. Can Blink challenge them? Dethrone the Frenchman. Well, GXX off the back of that whiff. Doesn't look likely. He will fall. AWP unlikely to be recovered anyway, but Gulito, he doesn't want it. He wants the AK.
The smokes, the utilities, despite this very slow approach. Nades through, won't do any damage. Bodyy gets tickled, but that is more of a blast. Double nades over the top, and there's another one as well. Forces sinnopsyy off, cannot grab the bomb. Instead, it's a bullet to the...
Below. They will obviously treat you nicely. More smokes to pay the favor, and afroo burns sinnopsyy. Such a precarious position, Squid, to be stuck in the bottom of Banana. Smokes to your left, mollies to your right, flashes over your head, and Djoko boosted over half wall. He suspects Djoko's rotate. Remember, he was just over half wall, and now the stack is coming through. Out of cubby, bangs him out. It's center and gulito in a 2-on-5.
The timing is so perfect there from afroo as well. Oh, well, for all three of those frags.
Every single round so important now for this T side to get back their confidence, especially when they have switch in 2 more rounds. And that's a great double swing as well, with obviously GXX off top logs. That breaks the defense initially. Djoko repositioning onto the site. This is all the marbles here for this round.
Lovely flashbang. Time to radio in for those reinforcements.
No CT smoke
and
again.
Throw a smoke for CT. They've got one in the arsenal, but Senna's so late on the approach that allows afroo to get a little bit closer. Bomb to go away. This is Blink's main opportunity here, and there's enough money in the coffers to go for... We'll move in from construction with one another, using afroo as that battering ram, AWP in hand. GXX needs to hold him back, but another missed shot, and that gives bodyy a real opportunity. Takes 2, afroo now to swing, but he is almost out of time already, and that Molotov will absolutely confirm it. No smoke grenade for this one. It will be a 3rd round on the board, as juanflatroo doesn't have to do anything.
Nothing needed. Hopefully we'll welcome you in. And now, afroo looking for this very patented boost. Get some frag.
Side could continue that as we go through to their terraced half next. Djoko's playing up close here as the assault towards Banana is going to come through, but fall on deaf ears as the bomb goes down early. Djoko cleans the deck. And juanflatroo in a 1 versus 4. This is where we have to see his trademarked clutches. A missed shot from the AWP puts afroo in a spot of bother. Hasn't missed too much this map, as I just mentioned. Flashbang will force juanflatroo back, where MBK... We saw Blink try and go for a very similarly poised pistol to start off this very map. The USPSs, all they pounce, sinnopsyy, 2 kills, and everybody stuck inside of the pit means Lucky has to take the initial face in from Nubox. Here we go. Quick kills, the Glock, it's coming alive. Need to get the reload in right now, and juanflatroo.
This is what tactical Counter-Strike can look like at the higher levels. A little bit foreign to us at EDC, but Lucky... making center pay. Okay, HE's trade it back, but not good enough for Blink. They need to scarp her off and narrowly dodging death. 32 health, and the Molotov to push him even further. He goes for the risk and gets punished instantly. Yeah, right. Blink were the ones to almost never smoke off CT side. Yeah, CT spawn on their T side. afroo doesn't need it. He'll just run straight through. juanflatroo caught with a nade out. It's all down to GXX on the hold. A 2v4. Oh, man. This looks like a 13th for Double Pony.
Needs to pull in a masterclass, and the flashbang again is perfect. Stuck behind the fountain where he is initiate a potential retake, but there's no way that he'll even go for this, right? He needs to keep the M4 alive into the next. The risk reward just isn't here.
Oh,
I think,
man.
I thought it was going to be a knife, but...
3 rounds. Good for less than that so far on CT, remember? Only the opening 2. And that was a very competitive pistol as well. Center, able to take advantage of the chaos. That's what they've been doing all series long, but Lucky trades it back immediately. It's just pistols, remember, for Blink, and they're caught lurking through the...
Just tough opposition to palm off, and this should be the final round here. juanflatroo dealt with. It's the sprays through the smoke relegates gulito backwards, GXX, as it's been since the start.
P250 armor for him. He'll be looking to hit some long-range headshots.
Well, there's one of them. It's afroo, though, to provide from the CT spawn. Djoko is stood, corner of the box. Senna's there to take him down. Absolutely overwhelmed, considering it's 3 players rotating and wrapping through. Double Pony, still 1-man advantage. Provide a flashbang from the middle of the map, which proves impactful. Forces Senna off the angle for just a moment. Here's the swing, and GXX has done enough in combination with Senna on the site. Bodyy is a million miles away. He was stuck in CT, and even trading to the Glock won't be good enough. Doesn't allow the kit to wrap through. GXX, great round.
Absolutely. This is their first real test against proper rifles.
One will join them, and Bodyy looking to prevent it. It was MBK sat on the ramp last time. Instead, he is elsewhere for the M4 to try and take the initial face. afroo has the AWP, And he's watching these angles. Molotov gets them off of the ramp. They have to play towards the bottom where Senna is going to take an aggressive swing. That doesn't allow the bomb to go on. It's dropped all out in the open. Bodyy spots the key information that GXS has slithered down below, taken away to 5 HP. Key headshot, but much more to do. Half HP final players, and well, Bodyy.
Investment working out very well. GXX tagging Lucky, unconfirmed damage, but that will still caution him off. However, with afroo opening back up with that AWP dropped by NBK, massive impact already, and Double Pony look poised. Slow this aggression down now. A little bit of utility that they still have in their coffers, and with so many more members getting popped off by that op, very impactful stuff. That was a full utility belt that just dropped to the floor. GXX no longer will be sounding off with that AWP. sinnopsyy needs to frag out, and he's just been taken out of the server through the smoke. Counter flashes galore.
This looks impossible. Nice Molotov, but isn't really actually going to do too much, and Bodyy should be able to sweep the rest away. Despite the smokes placed, Gulito, that kill could actually buy him a bomb plant, but with the FAMAS already here, that's going to prevent it. Anytime during this tournament, then one of our partners.
afroo's gonna part ways with sinnopsyy again, hitting the deck so early. Oh man, it must suck even against rifles, but center, wide swing, CIS style almost, takes the head. Okay. Man, disadvantage, completely squandered.
No pun intended, but that is an F1 peak from Senna.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, they re-establish presence cat. Question is whether or not Blink will notice. Maybe they heard something. Barely as that smoke dissipates. That's how Bodyy hits the floor.
Yeah, this aggression is being thwarted, though. Double Pony being caught off guard in a lot of these over-aggressive swings, but still salvaging short means Blink are stuck on this site without an AWP to play with whatsoever. Lucky the only one on the server right now. Djoko flirting with the idea of picking one up himself. Knows how to use it. Many of these French players do. That smoke grenade doesn't hit its marker on the wall. And Lucky misses the shot. So every approach needs to come from short. Double Pony don't have any presence elsewhere. Both being spotted by Senna, who swings for the information. Djoko needs these kills now. Spots another on long, but loads of angles to check. And Djoko cannot rail off the second shot instead. Djoko now has all the info, but with Gulito taking a fast swing, Blink even up
on multiple players now, and that's been the way that they've established rounds on their CT side, especially of Inferno. And if they can't take care of this A hit, oh man, Long's already fallen. afroo's got a Scarper off away.
Punishing the main liability of the FAMAS to find an entry, and now to challenge afroo. Yeah. And this swing
of double ops.
There's no way that he knows, but Lucky doesn't pull the trigger quick enough, and now afroo needs to play a very close quarters angle on the A site. Spots him,
there it
easy
is.
shot to find.
Okay.
And this is why it's coming back to bite them.
Yeah, sometimes you need to wait a few rounds to see the downstream effects. NBK trying to control the spray. Won't happen.
Perfect timing. It might just fly overhead. Nope, pops perfectly. That's so much damage. The smokes are away as well. Blind shot right onto Lucky, and that allows the pistols to creep closer. GXX salvages an M4A4 in the meantime. Turn from the flash, and that'll allow the bomb to go down with juanflatroo covering inside a CT.
Save.
They put GXX aggressive once again. Maybe afroo looks for a kill here, but if he drops that sniper, that's all she wrote for the Double Pony economy. Another lovely nade. GXX still inside of the corner, and another fast headshot. Bodyy surely cannot save the sniper, or maybe can. Yep. Quick kill.
High game on our hands. Blink fighting back. Just needed a little bit of time to adapt, it seems, to the tendencies of the Frenchman. MP9 from Lucky.
This is so weird.
This is a very bizarre buy. I think they're just trying to zero out the accounts, maybe try to get things back to normal, but there's nothing normal about this round. Lucky, early damage, early frags.
They're not spotting MBK. He's coming in behind from short. This is a crunch on all accounts, and Lucky's ended it instantly.
They've got the fan favorite to some extent for Double Pony to still have 1-4-4. People are expecting them to be quite competitive on this map. Still a bit of a coin flip.
If they don't check for Djoko, that'll be an absolutely guaranteed end to the first half once again. It will be 8-7. Just don't know which way. Traded, body's there to find another one in the bomb. It's going to struggle to go down.
1v2, this is doable.
Another one in its place inside of the double doors. Allows the digits to be tapped in without double pony going to flashbang there, provided by Lucky. A second one flies overhead. They don't have the information and both looking the wrong way, but the switch up from MBK is good enough to even up the score. 7-7.
An impressive flick from the old man, huh? Obviously not so old.
He's not lost his touch.
For right now, our two teams looking for supremacy. Just two, even by the narrowest of margins.
MBK is here, but won't receive anything. Only the smokes as they head towards mid instead, right into the waiting arms of Lucky, who still has the angle himself. There goes the smoke for the CT spawn, denying all of the visual from MBK. He'll spray through anyway, despite the presence being in tunnels instead. Djoko might not know this. He's looking towards mid, and already the peek's coming through. The bullets signal that they're in behind, and he slips through the window to punish GXX, who had no idea he wasn't at the doors any longer. Juanflatroo, another clutch needed, but Shadow spotted, bomb in the open, and Djoko has it.
That was such a mess.
Information that they're playing up towards that A site, but two smokes, they've got enough utility. Mid control though, they're gonna have an absolute skirmish here. Body, Lucky, they've got the angle, and with the bomb being spotted, that's the only... Where can he slip? Where can he sneak? afroo tries to step in between. They'll play this together.
That was very close from one. Instead, it's long. He's full white. Gets confirmation of info. afroo flashed out from blue bin. Will instantly take him down. Automatic pistol out of the round.
And there was nobody there to support. He wanted to get the intel. Instead, as you said, it's bullets in the chests and in the faces. GXX's sniper not being as impactful on this CT side thus far. Only the scout, only the first round. Down to Senna. There's only one smoke, so he can play with Juanflatroo that gives him a peek out into the open where they'll play together. Messy shots, reload in, and even more bullets to fire. How is he still alive? The smoke saves his life. But here comes the P250 of afroo in the meantime. sinnopsyy CT. Nade over top. That could be perfect. Dunk. Doesn't quite connect, but both of these players are so low, and the MP7 might be the best gun in the game to use in this scenario. afroo's got no idea that sinnopsyy is here, right in behind, but the bomb is...
This will be a retake that he goes for, make no mistake, especially with the information of the low HP.
No defuse kit at all. So now knows that it's towards the B site, of course, but this rotate is going to burn precious seconds off this clock. If Lucky can deny him until that 10-second mark, then there's no chance to defuse at all. Back through the double doors. sinnopsyy has been quiet, but a quick kill confirms it.
Full 10-second defuse coming in. Blink at their 8th. They force back. Man, that was so close as well. You saw the damage coming out from the, obviously, the scout on long.
Well, if bodyy just kept it for a couple of extra seconds, you can see Juanflatroo flirting around the corner.
Oh, he's out.
But he does have to play it from within the pit, and no idea that Juanflatroo is wrapping him behind. Easy kill, looking the wrong way, and there's nobody else to trade that one from the doors.
Yeah, both snipers down, right? Lucky was trying to get Lucky, in fact. Ooh, the double swing is good, though. sinnopsyy has fallen mid. This could be the pivot point for double pony.
A lot of that precious utility spent towards long earlier gives Juanflatroo the space to get towards the top of mid to find Djoko. And Senna should be able to slide this one to a victory. Does just about confirm it with bodyy hidden behind these smokes. Juanflatroo almost gives him a chance there.
They can leverage it against the terrorists as well, as soon as some rotations need to be held. A swing, ill-advised from sinnopsyy, dropped by NBK. Man advantage for the French. They can get 10 here.
What an awkward setup. Everybody playing towards mid, and MBK is about to get all of the key information in coordination with Lucky, who's playing towards the top of mid as well. Finally thwarted. MBK maintains his angle on short, where Senna swings. Low HP, though. Surely he can't go for this one.
Couldn't find an
experience really shines.
Absolutely.
Close scoreline.
Oh, one of those ops is already dropped as well. NBK, he's compromised B. sinnopsyy trying to charge down, has found the bomb and a rifle. This is on a knife's edge.
How much can Lucky clean up, though, from mid? Great headshot. Left. This is going to be hard to compromise. Lucky staying put within the T-spawn. And there's the info. Barrel spotted. sinnopsyy gone. GXX. He came from long.
And so far, especially against low buys, low utility. Ooh, already out long, but he had a nade in hand. Djoko still gets that.
With the pace being blistering, Gulito has to take the swing there behind the flashbang to trade it up. Does so effectively. HP advantage goes Blink's way temporarily.
The center no from that car angle. He's got to hold off so many members who are already pouring out onto the site.
Wow.
Low HP from Lucky to lead, but it doesn't even matter. All right, center's dropped, and Gulito answers back a little bit. 2-on-2 now. A retake possible as the bomb starts to go down. That low HP from the in-game leader of Double Pony might come back to bite him. Hasn't yet, and NBK doesn't expect a follow-up.
Such a key shot. Lucky is stuck behind the smoke. Hardcore
there we
mode
go.
as they better.
Another time with the AK-47 to open things up. NBK burning alive in B. Won't get out with his life, but does get a frag. He's heard the
So
flash.
fast, and with the utility popping right over top, here comes afroo's AWP. Needs the help right now. That nade's going to buy in precious seconds. With GXX there to support, takes a lot of damage, but still goes aggressive behind the smoke. They now know where Senna's playing from, and the AWP is good enough to take him away with juanflatroo clearing out short in the meantime. Here comes the bomb. They don't have enough seconds on the clock to rotate out, so 25 seconds, that's all they've got. juanflatroo with no smokes can hold this out in the open. No utility whatsoever. Only good enough for the first.
There it is.
sinnopsyy wrapping in.
They won't be caught with their pants down on B yet again.
Their backs flush up against the wall, and juanflatroo peaks, just toes exposed. And that's the crucial mistake that NBK is going to punish. Only a FAM is to hold this away, and Djoko has both on B. Back towards A, the save will be communicated through, as this AWP needs to...
It's almost certainly over.
Map will be gone along with this sniper. If they can unburrow it from the pit, pre-fires through, and afroo confirms it. It's bodyy to finish.
It's a Herculean task. Blink, with just a scrappy force buy, they've got to make things happen, and NBK takes GXX's head off.
Perfect
no
time
scout for
to
you,
punish.
sir.
Perfect.
Unbelievable. Double Pony. Even Steven scenario, but not in equipment. 4-on-4. And so much map control long. Oh, man. Djoko, house.
With the rifles pressing in, there's a Molotov, forces him back towards a more passive angle for the MP9 to try and do damage through these smokes. Bodyy, quick kill, their rifles. They've retrieved 2 frags, and now the A site, it has fallen. 1 minute left to get this one through, and that'll be the whole map going Double Pony's way. They've got it confirmed. The sniper...